Caucus chair is charged with running the meetings of the Republican House members. There's 43 members. Everybody has their own priorities. Everybody has their own personalities, and it's kind of like herding cats. So that's been a big responsibility. Being involved with the leadership team and the decisions on the leadership team has been a challenge as well, but it's been very gratifying to see how well our caucus has done generally, and I'm feeling very satisfied with that as well. This is only second or third time in my recollection, only the first time since I've been here, that the capital budget was not able to come to an agreement among the parties, which is a big disappointment to me, because I know how much time it takes, and to not have a capital budget become reality is disappointing. And that being said, I have to find some funding somehow to help with the Moses Lake Irrigation and Rehabilitation Dam, MLIRD dam in Moses Lake. That dam is failing, and we need to find some funding for that. Okay. But I've been talking to budget writers, I've been talking to Department of Ecology folks, and we are trying to find a fund that would help in these emergency situations, because there are other emergencies that happen that have to be taken care of outside of the budget process, and so there are funds that we hopefully can tap soon, and I will be working also with the governor's office. But to get back to the actual transportation package, there just was not enough support, even from my own district, from District 13, for the proposal that had originally come out. The 12.5 cents gas tax would have impacted our district, the entire east side of the state, more negatively than it would have been positively. And that's because our rural folks have to drive farther, and it would have been a bigger impact financially to them. I know that folks who have a medical need sometimes feel like they're a little bit outside of current law, and it's very challenging for them. So we had one bill that would have been devastating to the medical marijuana industry that didn't make it, but it does need to be addressed as well. And going forward, also we have a new mental health task force, and I'm following that very, very closely, because that is an issue that we need to address as a state, as a society. I met a couple just 2 days ago that whose son was killed because they were not able to get care for him. They were not able to get him committed involuntarily, and he was off his medications, and it was a devastating result. So we can't let that happen anymore. So I would like to make that another priority, especially in the interim, to see what we can do to help, because it is expensive to treat those folks, but it's much more expensive to not treat them. Okay. Get back with our constituents, get bill ideas. Some of the best bills I've done come from our constituents. You know, what about this? What about that? And doing this, you know, there ought to be a law type of comment. So.